May I request Mr. Ahmed Saeed to please come and make his presentation.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Mr. Chairman, thank you for granting me the floor. My brief particulars have already been circulated. I need not add anything to it, apart from clarifying that although my name would appear at serial number 2 on the voters list on the ballot paper, I'm not a do numberi, nor am I dusra. As a wicketkeeper Shoaib, you should have no difficulty in reading me. And as for my grey hairs, let me assure the young contestants here that, like Ronald Reagan, I would not make age an issue of this campaign. I'm not going to exploit for political purposes some of my opponents' youth and inexperience. Ladies and gentlemen, Pascal, the famous French mathematician, once remarked that if you wish people to speak well of you, do not speak. Generally speaking, a very sane advice. However, if one had contested for a public office and the electorate had also been kind enough to repose confidence in him and he is re-offering himself for elections, then it's only fair for him to stand up and be counted. So Winston Churchill was once asked what qualifications were essential for a politician. Mr. Churchill replied, the ability to foretell what will happen tomorrow, next month, next year, and to explain afterwards why it did not happen. I'm not a politician, therefore I did not make any prediction in this forum 4 years ago. So today, I do not have to explain why they did not materialize. Nor would I make any predictions today. It be sufficient to quote Kennedy, the problems are not all solved and the battles are not all won. And we stand today on the battle of a new frontier, a frontier of unknown opportunities and perils, a frontier of unfulfilled hopes and threats. According to Graham Ward, former President IFEC, the future of a profession rests on staying relevant, up-to-date, and market-oriented. But most fundamentally, depends on demonstrating professionalism, acting in the public interest, not losing sight of a core purpose as custodians of transparency and integrity in financial reporting. We need to have both a strategy and an action plan to address the issues impacting the profession. As according to a Japanese proverb, vision without action is a daydream, and action without vision is a nightmare. Now I come to some specific areas that require our attention. Recruitment and retention. The profession globally is failing to attract the best talent. Compensation packages and stable employment alone are no longer sufficient incentives. Young people often expect challenging projects and participation in the decision-making process early in their career and become dissatisfied with the tedious nature of the entry-level positions, a problem which is increased with increasing regulation. Furthermore, the depiction of the accountant in the media is often negative or stereotyped, leading to significant misconception about what professional accountants do. This can have a profound influence on young people. To overcome this negative perception, we need to develop new and creative methods of attracting and maintaining staff and pursue a vigorous branding campaign. Education. A child miseducated is a child lost. We need to focus on core subjects and develop new skills necessary to succeed in today's work environment. For professional development, critical thinking skills are important. Therefore, we need to pay more attention to discovery learning that through experimentation and application rather than factual learning. Furthermore, instead of right or wrong answers, the focus should be on finding approaches to problems and decisions that do not lend themselves to simple solutions. Oral and written communication skills are also critical and should be developed. Accounting and auditing standards and international financial reporting. We need to deal with the challenges and opportunities of globalization, a key outcome of which is the harmonization of accounting standards. Pakistan is on track and not too far away from achieving full IFRS compliance in the not-too-distant future. We need to pursue our endeavors in this regard. Quality. There's a growing demand for improvement in audit quality due to corporate scandals. As suggested by Aristotle, we need to make quality a habit rather than an act. In this regard, we need to closely monitor the agenda of the Audit Quality Forum on issues such as the role of global and auditing standards, ethics, investigations, and if we do not discipline ourselves, the world will do it for us. Although we haven't placed the necessary control mechanism, we need to make that investigation process.
As enablers and as generalists, professional accounting business are playing a very important role in meeting these challenges. The Institute should play a more focused training to them so that they can continue to discharge responsibilities successfully. Small and medium practices constitute over 70% of members of practice. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.